Hi, everyone. My name is Maggie Cahill.
And I'm Father Joe Carey, and we want to welcome you to
The Cup of Joe. Good morning.
Good morning, Maggie. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing, FJ?
Good. So, there's 2 courses that all the first years take.
Mm-hmm. Tell
Either
everybody.
they're taking teaching in Catholic schools, affectionately called TiCS,
Mm-hmm.
or teaching religion in Catholic schools, which is called TRiCS.
Mm-hmm. Pretty convenient.
Very convenient. So, which did you take?
I took TRiCS, teaching religion in Catholic schools.
And what was that like for you?
I really enjoyed that class. Our professor was Bill Madison, who is a great guy. And he taught us all about what it means to be a religion teacher, how to teach religion, how to teach it in a way that's not preaching at people, but rather inviting them into learning more about the faith. I taught 7th grade religion, so that was confirmation year. So he also helped me figure out how to prepare students for sacraments, which was really special. I really liked that part of my job. And so we took it. Part of the class was our own formation as religious educators, and then part of the class was learning how to actually teach religious concepts and use different methods to teach them effectively. And Bill was really good because he wouldn't he like, for example, you would submit a lesson plan and it would include like drawing or coloring, and he would say, well, why are we drawing or coloring? And he like really held us to a high standard of religion isn't just some blow off class. Like, there's a lot to be learned from religion class and the teachings of the church and scripture. And there's so many different avenues that you can explore with your students. And so I really liked how much time and effort he put into helping us be good religion teachers. But I never got to attend the TiCS class. So could you tell me about it?
Yeah, so TiCS is taught by Father Lou Delfra, and I've been a TA for him for 12 or 13 years.
Very loyal.
And one of the things about it is that it's based on some of the teachings of the church on scripture, on the sacraments, on morality, all these things that are important in living your faith. But one of the things is that people in the class think it's because they're recent college graduates, they're thinking theology,
Right.
just theology. And this is about how do you respond to a student who's grieving, who's has challenging questions in their lives, and what do you do? Well, you don't lecture someone.
Yeah.
You have to listen to them. And so, in a sense, it's more a pastoral theology class than anything, and it's really important. And I think all aspects of being a teacher in a Catholic school revolves around helping the students learn things about their faith, and beginning from their personal experience. So I was actually talking to an ACE teacher, a first-year teacher.
Oh, yeah.
And I asked her, how are you going to teach about the Eucharist to your students? And she said, well, I want them to remember what we're talking about. And so I love eating. And so she said what she was going to do is, in regard to the Eucharist, have the students recall how their family gathers for Thanksgiving or Christmas, what traditions do they have, when their family and the extended family comes together, they're all around a table. And
Mhm.
what do they usually do?
Mhm.
They tell stories,
Right.
and they're all from the past.
Mhm.
And some people keep on repeating some of their older uncles or
Tell
grandparents
the same thing over and
over and
over.
over, but you enjoy hearing
Yeah.
those stories.
Yeah.
Those things are really important to you as a child.
Yeah.
And then to be able to see, well, that's exactly what it's not exactly what the Eucharist is like, but the Eucharist is gathering as a community,
Mhm.
a family
Mhm.
around the table of the Lord and sharing stories, the scripture and the homily,
Mhm.
and being able to share in the body and blood of Christ
Mhm.
and be nourished and strengthened to be able to live our Christian lives.
Right.
So, like, to be able to help students be able to see these sacraments are real,
Mhm.
and they really matter
Mhm.
in our lives, and the Eucharist really matters.
Mhm.
And and I think that helping them to see how it is uh, bringing people together.
Mhm.
So I think that um, TiCS and TRiCS, both of them are really important.
They are.
The TiCS people don't have to have a lesson plan because they may be asked a spontaneous question.
Right.
And
So they're both challenging in their own right.
right,
Preparing how to teach and just having to
be able to
respond
be
are
able to
both.
respond in a pastoral way where you show you care about your student
Mhm.
and help them through challenging times in their lives.
Mhm.
So that's what ACE does for people.
That's great.
And so I hope that everyone out there knows that there's a lot more to how we live our faith than
Mhm.
just what's in the catechism. There's more to it is in following Jesus along
Mhm.
the way.
Well, and I think that's one of the hallmarks of Catholic education in general, and it's
Right,
what sets it apart is that
right,
pastoral care
right.
dimension that's
Okay.
rooted in faith.
So we want everyone to know that we are excited about how we're preparing these young people to go out and teach for the first time,
It's coming up.
and that they'll be in their various placements soon.
Mhm.
So, and we want everyone out there to know we
We
love
love
you.
you.